What is up, guys? Jake from OneHive here with the next war recap video, and this is the one that we got matched up with. I was telling you guys about against Reddit Alchemy, another one of these crazy matchups. Is what it is. Reddit Alchemy, a clan that is associated with Reddit Troopers. I don't know if they're sister clans or what they call it exactly, but free start everything except for our Town Hall 11s, which we had 3 of. So they got it all cleaned up, Town Hall 10s and all. They had 5 Town Hall 11s. So another, some sort of unfortunate matchup. Thought we did really, really well. Thought we held our own. 2-starring all the Town Hall 11s, even 3-starring a Town Hall 10 and getting the other Town Hall 10 to 2-starred. So not really leaving any stars on the board. Did what we could. So props to everybody at OneHive. Let's see here. Let's go to where we're going to start on the replays. Oh, and it's not over yet, guys. What you see? I'm going to show you a sneak peek at the next matchup. I don't know what they did to the matchmaking, but it's insane. This was tack right here. There were several of these Town Hall 11s that we got 2-starred with our Town Hall 9s because they have these anti-3 Town Hall 11 style bases. So obviously the Town Hall very exposed, easy to get to. So you see he starts off Nate here with just dropping some minions in. He wants to take out as much of those outside buildings as he can, because it's going to be a percentage game. The Town Hall is there; he's going to be able to get to it. He wants to get that Eagle Artillery fires up, because once that thing activates, especially for a Town Hall 9, it's just a race against the clock. I mean, you're going to lose. It's just a matter of how long can you last. Can you get these percentages before time runs out? So taking his time, making sure he's not deploying too much before that Town Hall activates, drops in those wall breakers. I really didn't need those wall breakers. That Queen, I believe, can reach the Town Hall from right here where she's at. So just keeping her raged up, keeping her healthy. And then right there as she locks onto that Town Hall is going to start taking it out. So really probably could have had that extra troop space somewhere else, but no big deal. He's going to go in a little bit and I believe take out another building or two once she gets in there. He does have another rage spell if he needs it. A lot of HP on that Town Hall 11. Finally goes down that level 30 Queen. Then she just can sort of continues on. Right there goes in and drops up that next rage, tries to get her healed back up. Keep her moving forward, take out a few more defensive structures, a few more buildings, few more percentage points, and then when it's time, he just sort of, once that Eagle Artillery activates, he just sort of unleashes everything and starts trying to get as quickly as humanly possible here. So you'll see a wizard goes down. That was enough right there. It fires up. It's firing in on the Queen. She is going to melt here in just a moment. Even with using that, using her stealth ability, does not matter. The splash damage itself is enough to just roast her down. So from there, I said it's just sort of go for it. Drops down that golem, starts dropping these wizards behind it, trying to get percentage points here on the bottom. Same thing on the left side. Golem down, wizards behind it. Just spread them out on as many different targets as he can. Just trying to soak it all up. He's at, 38? About to be 40% right there. Grabs 40%. These wizards on the bottom are done for. They're focusing on a lava hound. Continuing on, trying to keep those tanks out in front of those wizards. Running really low on wizards here, 44%. That storage is about to go down, 45%. Here, the lava hounds exploded. Here come all these pups. That's not good. Letting them sort of congregate on what he's got left here. He's got 3 wizards in the bag. Dropping that poison spell down, trying to get rid of all of those pups. They stay in it just long enough, takes them out. His golems are done. They're finished. He's at 46%. He drops in these last few wizards onto this archer tower, just trying to get a shot on it. Boom, takes it down. He's at 47%. The only thing he's got left right now is 2 lightning spells. He's trying to find the best place to use it. Drops that one. That was perfect. Takes out both of those altars for the heroes. That gives him a couple percentage points. He's got 1% left. Drops it on the builder hut. Gets the 2-star. Crazy. Awesome job by Nate. I thought it was a fun attack to watch, just the way he barely eked it out. Used every resource he had available to get that, so I thought that was pretty cool. Good job, man. All right, moving on to some 3-star action. Hell, taking out their bottom Town Hall 10. You see very early Town Hall 10 here, but it does have the maxed out air defense and the Inferno Towers. Not maxed Inferno Towers, but has the Inferno Towers. I believe this one also has maxed out Teslas, which add a degree of difficulty to this as well. So impressive attack by Hell. Only 30 heroes. Not like he's rocking the 40/40s or anything. So comes at this thing with just some cleanup troops on the outside, just free buildings he's taking care of. The Queen goes down and those wall breakers real quick there, just opening up this compartment. Wants to get that Queen in there. Wants to get that first air defense taken care of, and then move her along on her way. So that's going to take a little time. She's going to get in there and get it done, though. The Sweeper's going to start pushing these healers back. Just a little annoyance. So he goes ahead and drops down that rage, take out some of these defenses a little quicker. And then those healers also get in the benefit of it, take it out. So right here, the queen's engaging, the air defense is down, the king's coming over to engage. So just go ahead and pop that queen's ability, get that taken care of. A few shots on the defending queen. So now both heroes are dead. Gets that sweeper taken care of. And look at these wall breakers coming. This was nice right here. He created that funnel on the bottom to keep the queen from going that direction. And even though he had his wall breaker on the outside, knows that once he clears everything that's in her range out of the way, the queen is going to sort of reroute. Takes out that inferno tower with the zaps right there, the zap quake. So that's down, one air defense down, one inferno tower down, the king and queen are down, and now the next air defense, the queen is about to reroute, get over and take it out pretty quickly. So takes out that air defense, gets 1 or 2 shots off on the healers there, but does take it out before any of the healers go down. So looking real good. Now coming on the right side with the king, just some wall breakers here. Just going to open this up and try to get in there, take out some towers, archer tower, wizard tower, anything you can get to really. Just get the best value you can, because then it's going to be time for the lava hounds, the balloons, all of that stuff. It does have the 1 freeze left over for that inferno tower. The CC does come out, and the lava hound goes towards the king, so that's good. Lets the queen have a little more time to do her thing, take out a few more buildings before she has to start dealing with that lava hound, which she will. She will have to deal with it. But again, so we're mission accomplished here. He's got everything like he wants it. Now he can start sending in these lava hounds. He can send in these balloons. Excuse me. Get it, just start rushing this base, trying to close in on that last Inferno Tower. And again, with a freeze and a few haste spells, he can get there relatively quickly. You see, immediately hastening up those balloons, wants to keep them moving between those defenses really quick. And then right here, as the balloons start to get in range of this last Inferno Tower, drops it down, gets the Tesla as well, so that's good value for his freeze there. Now the balloons are closing in on that last air defense, or excuse me, the number 3 air defense. There is one more after that. And then from there, it's just sort of muscle. There's no more finesse. There's no more spells. He's got those lava hounds out front, taking a couple more balloons on the backside. The queen finally gets all that cleaned up on the opposite side there. Almost goes down, but she is alive still, taking out a few defenses. That last AD goes down. Got a good cleanup on the backside with the pups and all. They're doing really well. It has a really large section of balloons here with no splash damage left for them. So there's no question they're going to be able to get in there, take out those last 2-point defense, and even help out a little bit with cleanup. So nice job by Hell. Getting the 3-star. Keep it up, buddy. All right. Moving on to some Town Hall 9 action. Just dropping down one here. Khal Drogo doing what he does, doing these penta laloons on these high-level bases. It's crazy. I love watching them. But incredibly exposed king and queen here, and that's what he always looks for when he's doing these. He wants to get to that king and queen, wants to get taken care of, especially if you know there's a lava hound in the CC. From there, you can easily penta any base at Town Hall 9. So right there, the queen comes out, engages, pops that king ability, takes her out. The defending king comes over, but he's insignificant, honestly. He's already dropping in. He's got a few defenses taken out from that queen. She's low health, goes and pops her ability, but he's just dropping in these lava hounds on all sides. He's just trying to swarm, overwhelm this base. He does have a lot of haste spells and rage spells. You see he's dropping the rage on the Tesla farm over there, moving them through, rage for the bottom, and then a haste for the balloons on the left side there. So he has a rage and a haste left, drops that rage in the core, just moves everything through so quickly. Only 1 air defense left. He does have a lava hound getting pushed back a little bit, but finally gets out in front to do a little bit of tanking, soaks up 2 black bombs, and still is there for a moment before that air defense takes it out. But all those balloons closing in, there's no question. Going to be a 3-star. Beautiful attack. He's so good at those pentas. And again, doesn't want extremely high level bases. All he's got to have is those exposed king and queen and know that there's a lava hound in that CC, and he's bringing it. He's going to get 3-star. Good job, man. All right, dropping down to 1 here. Genx taking out their number 9, doing it with a double jump, just go-ho. So that was pretty cool. Let's see where he starts this one. You got a couple of minions on that cannon down there, so that's a free trade. I love that. Huge value there. Then just goes ahead and drops his golem on this mortar. A couple of wizards there. Another golem going down. Just going to create his funnel. A 3rd golem going down. So bringing a stoned to this attack here. Drops the test wall breaker. More wall breakers in. Going to open it up. Heading right towards that core. Again, with the double jump, he's just going to jump all the way to that queen. He's just going to jump and then jump again. Keep everything he's got here moving in that direction. We're triggering giant bombs, getting the CC troop alert out here in a moment. When that comes right here, lava hound coming out. But just continuing to move through this base, take out defenses, take out those key double giant bomb areas, and importantly, taking out that queen when it's time. You see he's got the king moving through. He's sort of just behind those golems. Perfect positioning there. Stopping off to take out that storage. There's the 2nd jump that's going to allow everybody to get to that queen. Lava Hound finally explodes. Take out some of those pups. And then right here, the queen is engaging those golems, which draws the attention of the king. He comes over, does his thing. Now it is hog time. He's got the 2 spells, plenty of hogs left over. Just start sprinkling them in. Nice and patient on his deployment. Doesn't get too ahead of himself. Let them take out what is distracted, what's easy right there, handy for him. Then starts working his way north on the base. Just drop that haste spell just to move things along a little quicker. I think he wanted those in there to just see what was going to happen, or I don't know, just move him along. He had the spell, why not use it? Then gets the heal spell down for this large group of hogs that he's got. All of his hogs basically getting the benefit of that heal spell there when they're triggering that single giant bomb and closing in on that X-bow. From there, he's got one more heal spell for him. They kind of split on him a little bit, but no big deal. He has a nice placement as they group back up to give them all just a little boost before they start taking out this last group of defenses. A couple of Teslas, an archer tower, a cannon, and that will do it. 3-star easy by Genx. They're really, really nice on that attack. Queen's ability still up. Lots of troops up for cleanup, just going around the outside, getting it done. Excellent job, buddy. All right. Let's see here. Let's check out Diesel. Diesel taking out number 11. Look at this attack. 4 jumps. I think he's got 5 golems, 4 hogs, only 4 hogs, so he just brought just a few to take out some of those last line defenses, and 18 wizards. I know this attack's been out there, it's been done. You got to be careful. This is I'm not going to call it a gimmick attack, but this is a pretty specific type base that is going to work for. A real spread out base like this, these dead zone bases with nothing in the middle, to where everything can just sort of meander its way all around the outside of the base. And also right here, going right into a Tesla farm, when your army is its strongest, you got your heroes there, you got the golems, refresh health, all that stuff. That's a big assistance as well. So just sprinkles those golems in. I think he sent 3 in right there initially as the jump spell. And he's always going to keep them moving forward and keep them sort of out of that dead zone because he's able to just walk them around the base from compartment to compartment. It does have some wall breakers to let in right here on the left side. He's going to open this up, let everything start moving their way through. Some of those pups coming over, the queen's going to take care of them. Another jump spell. Keeps them moving, more wizards, and just works this motion around the base like that, just keeping those golems out in front the best he can, keeping the wizards behind, sort of doing cleanup. I guess the good thing about this attack is that you do the cleanup on all of that all in one swoop. As you're moving through, they get everything. So there is no sort of clean. It's a slow, methodical attack, but you are getting it all as you move through the base. Sorry, my voice didn't go here on me. Another golem down at the bottom there, more wizards yet. Another jump spell. You got 1 more in the bag. Obviously going to get to that queen sort of last but not least, I guess, as everything starts closing in. His king is just barely still up. His queen's overlocked onto the town hall, so she's sort of out of the fight at this point. There his king goes away. There's the last jump spell, moving everything towards it, deploying his last few, she's deploying his hogs over here on the right side. I think it might have been just a little bit quick because the queen did come over and snipe one of them. I mean, it would have went down anyways, but still, takes out defense with that and just sort of does some tanking with those hogs. But I think it might have been a little early on those. Should have waited until these golems got in range. But then right here, he's got a few more wizards he can deploy. The golems are still doing a lot of the tanking. Right there, those last few wizards go down. The queen still has her ability. We'll fast forward here because, again, very slow attack. It just moves very, very slowly. The key is just to keep those golems doing the tanking, and then everything else just sort of does its job, cleans up. Queen getting those last few defenses, or last few storages, and then that mortar. Then they've had to beat through a wall to get to that last little altar. That stuff that was doing the last thing. It's got like no hit points, and the builder hut there, excuse me. But nice attack by Diesel. Interesting attack. All right. Aruro taking out number 13 and doing it with a queen walk and dragons and a couple loons and all kinds of goodies here. Let's start on the right side, gets those minions down, starts clearing some of that trash out of the way. What I liked about this attack is you just got to plan for everything. He's got to plan for each one of these air defenses. To get in there, obviously the queen is going to be the main assault on these air defenses. Trying to get them taken care of. Just drops her down. You see he's got minions everywhere, just taking out all that trash building, making sure the queen's going to go where he wants. Let's have some wall breakers here he's going to release here in just a moment. Had to wait for that cannon, that archer tower, everything to start targeting his queen. Doesn't want to drop it too soon where something's going to take all of his troops out there before they actually get in there and open the wall up. So now she's working her way down a little bit. Obviously, she cannot get to that air defense from the outside, so it does have to sort of beat through it here. For some reason, I thought, yeah, right there, wall breakers coming in on the bottom, opens up. They kind of get a little wonky on him. He dropped them at a strange angle there. But they come down, open that up, goes ahead and lets the queen beat through that. And then I think his plan was to open that compartment up, but all the target quote buildings, excuse me, the buildings that the wall breakers could target were too far set back, so they really wouldn't. That wasn't the quote closest one, so they went down to the bottom. Those are not that big a deal though. The queen goes in, takes out the king, deals with it, and he's got the jump spell. I mean, that's sort of the whole point, anyways. Had the wall breakers work there, which they can open up the bottom one, no big deal. It works out pretty much the same because he has the jump spell to keep the queen moving through these compartments and getting to those next few air defenses. So dealing with the lava hound right now, though, once that goes down, nice minion drop there to protect those healers as best he can. The queen's going to do her thing, take out most of them. And there is the jump spell that's going to move her forward. A lot of damage. Man, look at that. So close. That giant bomb, the sweeper pushing the healers back, just real close there to sort of going bad. But pulls it back together, gets that queen healed back up. Now she's on to these air defenses. Going to start taking them out. The healers are in range of that X-bow. They're taking some fire. But the queen's taking very little damage at this point, so she is perfectly safe. Takes out that third air defense. And now he's releasing the dragons on the right side over by the queen. Just going to let them do their thing. The funnel was created. They're going to waltz right in. One breath. She's almost dead. And the king coming in from the top. He had so many funnels created on this base. That's what was impressive to me. He just sort of set everything up really, really nicely. Which made it just a very smooth attack. The king's coming down. He could probably then just a little bit quicker on his king because the balloon is obviously going to take a shot from this air defense, and I think maybe even the dragons might get close to being in range before it goes down. But the king is locked onto it now. A couple of swipes, it's going to go down. The queen's coming through the center. Everything is looking great. We'll start to fast forward because this one is all over. Queen's taking out that Tesla, moving forward, trying to take out this wall to get into a little bit deeper. The X-bow's in range, grabs it. King busts his way through. Just a nice attack, man. Really, really nice. Takes everything out, gets the 3-star Aruro, getting it done. Awesome job. All right, you will see some more of the attacks in this war, but that's all I'm going to show on this one. I'm going to do just some for background attacks on another video, so you're going to see a little bit more. But again, awesome job to OneHive. Really, really good attacks. I mean, despite all this crap that's going on and all the craziness and these crazy matchups, everyone's keeping their head up. They're it is what it is. Obviously Supercell has tweaked these search algorithms somehow. I'm sure they're just probably testing some things for this new update that's coming. This is what's coming of it. So, I hope they're still tweaking on it. I hope they're still working on it because these matchups are pretty rough. The next one here, what do you know? North Remembers. Awesome War Clan. We have 2 Town Hall 11s. They have 4. I think we do have a couple more Town Hall 10s than they do. Let's see. We've got 9. And they've got 6. Yeah, so I would rather be in their shoes with 4 11s and have a few less 10s. But this one actually is a better matchup than what we've been getting. So who knows? We'll do our best like always. I'm sure it'll be a very close war one way or the other. Try to get some 3-stars on those 10s and see what happens. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. Until next time, Jake from OneHive doing my best to help you guys suck less.